What's the significance of this visit, do you think?
I think if Albanese meets the President, it's another step in just getting a normalised political relationship. I do think the one thing that would progress things most would be to agree to a review of the free trade agreement.
So you played a significant role in signing the China-Australia Free Trade Agreement. Looking back, how do you assess the economic impact of the agreement on both countries?
Oh, it's been massive. And in fact, by 2022, since 2015 when we signed the agreement, there's nearly 150% increase in trade between our two countries, and it's still going up. You know, I can recall, it was interesting, a lot of the so-called trade establishment in Europe, in the UN and the World Trade Organisation and all that, they all said to me while I was negotiating, "You're wasting your time, Andrew. China's just going to walk over the top of you. You won't get anything and you'll give up a whole lot of stuff." That was what they thought would happen, right? Well, you know, after it was done, you know, I went to Europe and they're all going, "What happened?" You know.
Some people would say there are concerns about the potential risks of excessive reliance on one customer. Do you agree with that?
Of all the agreements that I did with lots of countries, nearly 20 in the end, I think China was the one which was so complementary. In other words, what Australia's good at, the Chinese need. But what China's good at, Australia needs. So highly complementary. That's continued to be the case. At a commercial level, the Chinese business people seem to like doing business with Australians. And certainly Australian business people seem to like doing business with China. What's different about doing business with China compared with some other countries? Once you've done a deal, once you shake hands on the deal, that's it. The deal's done. It doesn't change. And the Chinese are very efficient at then completing the deal, getting the product, putting it on the ships, getting it through customs. Things go a lot more smoothly in business that we do with Chinese companies.
So based on your understanding of China and Chinese culture, what strategic approaches do you think the current Australian government should adopt to foster a beneficial relationship with China?
Yeah, well, the thing is, geographically, China's not moving, nor are we. I mean, we are where we are, right? So it's like we're in the neighbourhood. There's people in your own street where you live. You might disagree with, you know, what their view of the world is. And China's got a political system which is different to ours. And it's got a circumstance which is different to ours. You know, there's 1.4 billion people and all the rest of it. There's a whole lot of differences. But most importantly, there's a political difference. You don't have to do what they do, but you've got to respect their right to have the views that they have. A lot of it's just about mutual respect. So a lot of trust has been built. That's the essence of all good relationships, right? So I think we can build on the trust, but there's still many areas that we haven't even started to have a commercial relationship properly in the services space. But also some of the areas they're doing quite strongly, we can grow them further, right? So there's a lot more we can now do. That's going to be the future. If we get the politics stabilised, the commercial relationship, I think, is just going to grow and grow and grow.